59 block ships, and 300 miscellaneous small craft. And over 4,000 landing craft used to transport the invasion force onto the beaches.
Hey guys,
and here they come.
Down a little bit. That's the left of the seat. You should be sitting down. Let us sit down. Everybody should be sitting down so the rest can see. There's your room.
I see a little bit some people in the distance walking across the beaches. Behind the sand dunes. They're way back there behind the sand dunes. They are running.
Members of the 8th Infantry Regiment of the 4th Infantry Division were the first to land on Utah Beach, arriving at 0630. Their landing craft was pushed to the south by strong currents, and they found themselves about 2,000 yards from their intended landing zone, to a point that was more lightly defended. Officers in the first wave had subsequent waves redirected to this spot because of the light resistance. The initial assault battalions were quickly followed by to remove beach obstacles and clear the area directly behind the beach of obstacles and mines. Gaps were blown in the seawall to allow quicker access for troops and tanks. Combat teams began to exit the beach around 0900. The 4th Infantry Division landed 21,000 troops at the cost of only 197 casualties.
Use their kids on.
The capture of a prominent headland situated between Utah and Omaha was assigned to 200 men of the 2nd Ranger Battalion. They had to scale cliffs.
That's why I'm watching through my phone. I'm using my phone to see using my video.
We need to make signs in next to sitting only.
Yeah. It says it on the website.
Does it? Omaha's flat.
Yeah.
Tell a bunch of people that
Omaha Beach, directly in front of us, is the first defensive route.
Be a 3-page. Set it on the website. People just don't care.
Can everybody sit down? Somebody can see. We can't see.
Again, nobody gets
One lady did. She sat down.
At Gold Beach, high winds make the distance difficult for the landing craft.
Yeah.
Short people still, tall people still.
Hopefully next year.
On Juno Beach, rough weather forced the first waves of the Canadian Division soldiers to be delayed.
Here, Braxton. Let's just...
Because of delays and heavy resistance.
Next year, I hope this guy over here with the microphone. Right.
Third and fourth waves arrive and begin to advance. The soldiers had to land under amazing fire. An 88mm gun from a emplacement was disabled, but a second gun continued to take its toll. Once upon the beach, infantry began clearing the heavily fortified houses along the shores and advanced on targets further inland. Allied casualties at Gold Beach were estimated at around 1,000. On Juno Beach, the Canadians took heavy casualties in the opening minutes of the first wave. Exits from the beach were created, but not without difficulty. However, strength of numbers as well as coordinated fire support from artillery and armored squadron cleared most of the coastal defenses within 2 hours of landing. The subsequent push inland achieved mixed results because of delays and heavy resistance. Casualties at Juno were 961 men.
Yeah. Next year.
By noon, as the artillery fire took its toll and the Germans started to run out of ammunition, the Americans were able to clear some lanes on the beaches. They also started clearing the gullies of enemy defenses so the vehicles could move more.
Another step. All right.
And if you fall, you'll fall onto me. Take you out with me.
Remember, if you start to fall, just step forward. Fall into the people forward. It'll recreate a soft cushion. Ooh, that shook it.
This is like 10 times better.
I know you can see everything once you get up here compared to...
Why is it shooting the M2 Browning? I think that the bullets are too expensive.
Yeah, that is.
Like $2 pop per bullet, and not 2.
They do it for like 2 seconds.
Video over there. Video over there. Okay. So this taking over. slope.
It completely missed the twist. It was nowhere near. And the amount of the guys are like right above the twins. Where did that grenade even go to? They just like tossing grenades like they're candy.
I just think the guy had the best dice.
Huh?
The guy did the best dice. Yeah, it was a super rare. I don't know, maybe there's a bunch of sand going between them and us. Why you can't record?
There we go. I can't see it, but I know that it's recording. That's all I know. See, you can see that the little button which means playing. I can't see what it's recording,
Yeah.
but I know that it's recording in this direction. So based because it's where my eyes are, I can tell what I
Zoom
can.
into that. We need a gas mask. I wish I had a gas mask. I wish I had a gas mask and then it wouldn't I record it.
It's at 1.4 zoom.
I can barely tell.
I hate my phone. It doesn't even let me
Turn it off. You can turn it off in your settings.
Yeah, but I'm not going through my whole settings this one.
You're gonna go to search thing and look up brightness adjustment. You look up brightness.